In the realm of contemporary art, where the lines between personal narrative and public discourse often blur, the work of Mateo Balaban, who creates under the evocative moniker Bordo, raises critical questions about the nature of rebellion. It urges us to explore when rebellion transcends mere dissent and transforms into a form of healing. This essay offers a detailed exploration of Balaban's artistic journey, examining the themes that dominate his portfolio and the socio-political contexts underlying his work. Balaban's artistic persona, Bordo, is steeped in a personal history of struggle. His life narrative provides an essential backdrop for understanding his art. Born in a region fraught with political turmoil, he grew up amidst conflicts that shaped his perspective on authority, freedom, and the human condition. From an early age, Balaban grappled with a sense of alienation, which stemmed from not only societal constraints, but also from personal challenges. His early sketches, often depicting vivid urban landscapes teeming with figures caught in moments of tension, served as an initial form of rebellion. It was in those early expressions that he began to understand the potency of art as both a weapon against and a means of transcending one's circumstances. In many ways, Balaban's journey as an artist mirrors that of countless others who have sought refuge in creative expression. However, what distinguishes him is his deliberate choice to confront uncomfortable truths. He is not merely a critic of the status quo, he actively interrogates the narrative of rebellion itself. Through his work, Bordo encapsulates the fragility of human experience, encouraging audiences to consider how acts of defiance can lead to personal and collective healing. Every brushstroke, every line in his artwork speaks to the tension between destruction and renewal, offering a lens through which we can examine the intricacies of dissent. At the heart of Balaban's artistic philosophy lies the inquiry into the nature of rebellion itself. He posits that when one challenges oppressive structures, it does not inherently lead to destruction. Conversely, it can catalyze healing by granting voice to the voiceless. This perspective aligns with the historical notion of protest art, a genre within the broader context of resistance that has pop cultural roots, but also profound socio-political significance. Similarly, Balaban draws upon the concept of catharsis, often associated with artistic expression. This release can transform pain into beauty, anger into understanding. Take, for instance, one of his most poignant installations, titled Echoes of Silence. It features a labyrinthine arrangement of mirrors that reflects not only the viewer's physical form, but also fragmented images of iconic moments of civil disobedience from around the world. Each visitor to the exhibit becomes a participant in the narrative, reflecting their struggles back at them, creating a dialogue that transcends a passive viewing experience. The installation serves as an allegorical representation of rebellion itself, not as an isolated act of aggression, but rather as a collective experience of healing involving engagement and reflection. In many ways, Balaban's work expands the definition of rebellion to encompass introspection and community, advocating for a broader spectrum of responses to oppression. Moreover, the socio-political climate in which Balaban operates amplifies the intent behind his art. In an age characterized by disillusionment and fragmentation, he harnesses the chaos as a means to forge connections among diverse communities. For Balaban, art is not an individualistic pursuit. It is, fundamentally, an act of solidarity, His portrayal of rebellion is deeply intertwined with notions of empathy and understanding, offering a reminder that even in times of great adversity, there is the potential for healing. The artist's ability to navigate these themes is well articulated in works like The Fractured Mirror, where he explores the personal ramifications of societal upheaval. Through a series of self-portraits, Balaban delves into the multiplicity of identity shaped by circumstance, choice, and rebellion. The fragmented nature of the images suggests a recognition that healing is seldom linear. Rather, it often entails undergoing a journey filled with setbacks and revelations. In stark contrast to conventional depictions of rebellion that focus solely on uprising or chaos, Balaban's work compels viewers to confront their own narratives of struggle and resilience. What emerges is a complex understanding of healing as an active process, one that requires vulnerability and courage. This is exemplified in Balaban's collaborative projects, which bring together individuals from different backgrounds to share their experiences of dissent, suffering, and ultimately recovery. Such initiatives underscore the notion that rebellion, when anchored in community and understanding, becomes a transformative act, fostering collective healing rather than perpetuating cycles of destruction. Furthermore, Balaban's multifaceted approach to rebellion extends to his engagement with political discourse through social media platforms. Recognizing the power of digital spaces to incite change, he utilizes these channels to provoke conversations around contentious issues. This strategy reflects a new wave of activism, one that embodies rebellion's potential for healing in the digital age. By sharing narratives of resilience and reclamation, Bordo invites followers to recontextualize their understanding of rebellion, prompting questions of moral responsibility in a hyper-connected world. Critics, however, may argue that by engaging with themes of healing amidst rebellion, Balaban risks obscuring the urgency of the very struggles he seeks to address. Some may contend that such an approach prioritizes introspection at the expense of tangible action. Nevertheless, Balaban himself acknowledges this tension, recognizing that art's role is not to replace activism, but to complement and inform it. By reframing rebellion as a conduit for healing, he enriches the dialogue surrounding resistance, pushing back against reductive narratives of victimhood. Rather than detracting from the seriousness of dissent, Bordo's work reimagines its scope, elevating the conversation around rebellion to include both the struggle against injustice and the reclamation of personal agency. His belief that healing can arise from chaos compels audiences to consider their role within larger narratives of resistance, encouraging engagement rather than apathy and understanding rather than division. In conclusion, the journey of Mateo Balaban, as encapsulated through the ethos of Bordo, illustrates the complex interplay between rebellion and healing. His art challenges conventional perspectives on dissent, advocating for a reframing that embraces vulnerability as a strength and community as a balm for collective wounds. Through introspection, dialogue, and shared experiences, Balaban exemplifies the potential for rebellion to be a path not only toward resistance, but also toward recovery. As we navigate the myriad forms of dissent in contemporary society, his work beckons us to consider: when does rebellion truly transform into healing? The answer, perhaps, lies within the profound interconnectedness of our human experiences.